Good morning to all my loving children of 7th standard. Good morning to all. This is a fourth session on flowcharts. First session we have covered 6 questions. Hope you all remember. Okay, including the homework questions. And the second session we covered 4 questions, including the homework questions. So total 10 questions till second session. And for the third session I have covered 8 questions. So total 18 questions should be updated in your notebook. Hope all have written these 18 questions in your notebook. 18 questions lulla flowcharts ellarum notebook il ezhudiyunu I'm hoping so. Okay. So any doubts on this flowcharts you can ask to me in my personal WhatsApp number. Now in this session I will not take much of your time because your periodic exams are going on and you have to prepare for your exam. So I will not take much of your time. In this particular session I am covering only 3 flowchart questions and a simple homework is being given which will be sent through PDF. Okay children. അപ്പോൾ ഈ 3 flowchart questions ഇന്ന് കവർ ചെയ്യുന്നുള്ളൂ because you have to prepare for your periodic exam. Okay, so do well for your periodic exam and score good marks. All the best for your periodic exams. So these 3 flowchart questions I will explain to you and do the worksheet which will be sent to you shortly. So here comes the first slide. Here is a flowchart to check whether the given number is odd or even. How do we do this? ഒരു given number odd ആണോ even ആണോ എങ്ങനെയാണ് നോക്കേണ്ടത് അതിന്റെ ഒരു flowchartന്റെ question ആണത്. Okay, listen very carefully children. The start symbol we are writing it in oval shape. Okay, then we are connecting that arrow to an input box that is parallelogram shape. We are giving input to read a number and store it in A. ഒരു number read ചെയ്തിട്ട് ആ A എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞ ഒരു വേരിയബിളിൽ സ്റ്റോർ ചെയ്യുന്നു. Okay, clear. We are reading one number and storing it in A. And we are analyzing in the diamond symbol. Diamond symbol, that is decision making symbol. That is, we are testing that particular condition in this particular decision making symbol. If A divided by 2, ഇതാണ് ഡിവൈഡഡ് സൈഡ് ഇങ്ങനെയാണ് എഴുതുക. ഓക്കെ, ഇത് ഈ ഫ്ലോ ചാർട്ടിൽ ഇങ്ങനെ എഴുതും. ഡിവൈഡഡ് ബൈ 2 is equal to 0. ഓക്കെ, അത് ഏതെങ്കിലും നമ്പർ ഡിവൈഡഡ് ബൈ 2 0 ആണെങ്കിൽ if it is yes, it should print that number as even. If it is not 0, it should print that number as odd. And both the arrows will connect to the stop. Clear? Example, one example I'll show you. 6 divided by 2. Okay, 6 divided by 2 ചെയ്യുന്നു. 2 3s are 6. It goes. Remainder is 0. Isn't it? So whether it is an odd number or even number, it is an even number because the remainder is 0. Clear children? Clear? Now suppose 5 divided by 2. 5 2 എന്ന് കൊണ്ട് ഡിവൈഡ് ചെയ്യുന്നു. 2 2s are 4. 5 ന്ന് 4 പോയ എത്രയാണ് റിമൈൻഡർ? 1. So that it becomes an odd number because the remainder is not 0. It is coming an remainder, so that becomes an odd number. So any number divided by 2, if it is 0, it becomes an even number, and any number divided by 2, when the remainder is not 0, it becomes an odd number. Clear children? So here we represent it in a flow chart. If A divided by 2 is equal to 0, if it is yes, it should print A as even. If it is no, it should print A as odd. And after printing this particular output, both the arrows will connect to the stop symbol. Clear? Both the arrows will connect to the stop symbol. Clear children? The next flowchart question. Flowchart which displays the student's marks of computer and its output. ഒരു സബ്ജക്ട് സേ കമ്പ്യൂട്ടർ, ആ കമ്പ്യൂട്ടറിന്റെ സബ്ജക്റ്റിലെ ഒരു കുട്ടിയുടെ മാർക്ക് റീഡ് ചെയ്യുന്നു. ആ മാർക്ക് റീഡ് ചെയ്തതിന് ശേഷം അതിന്റെ ഔട്ട്പുട്ട് ഇങ്ങനെ പ്രിന്റ് ചെയ്യുന്നു. That is a flow chart question here. So let's see how to do this. We are writing the start symbol in oval shape. It is reading a particular student and storing it in A. A എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞ വേരിയബിൾ ഒരു സ്റ്റുഡന്റിനെ റീഡ് ചെയ്തിട്ട് അവിടെ സ്റ്റോർ ചെയ്യുന്നു. Then read marks and store it in M. After reading a particular student, it is reading the marks of that particular student and storing it in M. ആ കുട്ടിയുടെ മാർക്സിനെ റീഡ് ചെയ്തിട്ട് M എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞ വേരിയബിൾ സ്റ്റോർ ചെയ്യുന്നു. Okay. Now in this diamond symbol, it is analyzing. It is making decision over here in this diamond symbol. If M, that is marks is greater than or equal to 85. Marks 85-നേക്കാളും greater ആണോ അല്ലെങ്കിൽ equal to 85 ആണെങ്കിൽ, if it is yes, award a star. Okay. If marks is greater than or equal to 85, award a star. If it is no, do better, it should print the output as do better to get a star. Clear children? Marks greater than or equal to 85 ആണെങ്കിൽ ആ കുട്ടിക്ക് yes ആണെങ്കിൽ ആ കുട്ടിക്ക് സ്റ്റാർ കൊടുക്കണം. If it is not greater or equal to 85, it should print the output as do better to get a star. Clear children? And both the arrows, after printing this both the outputs, if it is yes, it should print this output. If it is no, it should print this output. After printing that output, it should connect the symbol to a stop. Clear children? After printing this output, it should connect to stop. Clear? The next flowchart question. Here's a simple flowchart which classifies the animals as herbivore or carnivore. Okay, simple example. All these three questions are based on decision making symbol. So just understand these three symbols very carefully, these three flowchart questions very carefully, and copy it back to your notebook. You can pause the video and all these flowchart questions, three flowchart questions, you have to write it in your notebook. So I'm just explaining this question. Start symbol you are writing in oval shape. Then it's reading in the name of a particular animal. It's reading the name of the animal. And then here it is analyzing it. Does it eat only plants? Plants മാത്രം കഴിക്കുന്ന analyze ചെയ്യാൻ decision symbol ഇങ്ങനെ analyze ചെയ്യാണ്, decide ചെയ്യാണ്. If it is yes, print that animal as herbivore. If it eats only plants, print that animal as herbivore. If it does it eat only plants? No. അല്ല, plants മാത്രമല്ല കഴിക്കുന്നത്. It eats the flesh of other animals also. So if it is no, print as carnivore. Okay, അത് carnivorous animal ആയിട്ട് print ചെയ്യണം. Plants മാത്രം കഴിക്കുന്ന animal ആണെങ്കിൽ herbivore. Plants മാത്രമല്ല, it eats the flesh of other animals also. So if it is that case, it has to print it as carnivore. And then both the arrows should connect to stop. Clear children? Clear? It's reading the name of the animal. It's analyzing it. It is analyzing here. Plants മാത്രം കഴിക്കുകയാണെങ്കിൽ herbivore. Plants അല്ല, flesh വേറെ animals fleshും കഴിക്കുക അങ്ങനെയൊക്കെയാണെങ്കിൽ print it as carnivore. And then it will connect to stop. Clear children? So all these three questions on flowcharts, you can write it in your notebook with a question and the answer. You can pause the video and then start writing all these three questions as in your notebook. And a simple homework will be given through. So thank you children. Thank you for being with me. Do the worksheet which will be sent through PDF. Prepare well for your periodic exam and score good marks. Be safe at home. Take care of yourself and your family. Okay children, thank you. Have a nice day. Wish you all the best for your periodic exam. Do well and score good marks. Thank you children. Thank you for being with me. Have a nice day and prepare well for your periodic exam. Thank you.